the Arizona Daily Star's Match Play Video Extra, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports editor Ryan Finley, here with Daniel Berk. And Daniel, we have a champion.
Yeah, unbelievable. Jason Day wins this thing in 23 holes. And, for a while there, it felt like this thing was not going to end. And we were going to be back here tomorrow watching more golf and doing more videos. Yeah. But, he had his chances. Victor, what are we calling him these days? Dubuisson hit some unbelievable shots that will now go in, just golf history. Yeah. Hit one out of the cactus on the first playoff hole, second playoff hole, another one out of a cactus, saves par. Day misses a couple putts, and after 23 holes, he closes it out with a 4-footer. And, just unbelievable drama that started to captivate sports fans everywhere, not just golf fans. Everybody started to follow this thing, and just unbelievable.
Right, this unknown 23-year-old French golfer was trending on Twitter.
Yeah, and people didn't even know who he was, coming into it. And I remember I was doing our capsules for our, match play special section a couple weeks ago, and I said, Victor, who? Yeah. Who? He's ranked what? And I had no idea, but boy, people are going to know him now, and just an unbelievable effort. You came to me right before his first playoff miracle and said, well, if this is unplayable, this thing's over. And right as you said that, click, and 6 feet from the hole, and makes his par, and then does it again on the next one. And it was just unbelievable. And it seems like a year ago, but Jason Day had this thing won. He was up 3 on the back 9, and it looked like he was going to cruise to victory. I'm not ashamed to admit I had a story written. I was ready to go. And then, out of nowhere, Victor comes and forces it, and it was just, Dove Mountain's last stand is kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, it's, Victor Dubuisson saves that first par by taking out a chunk of desert floor, taking off an arm of a jumping cholla, hitting through a TV cable, hitting the ball, and putting the ball within 6 feet of the pin.
It was like those old McDonald's commercials, with Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, through the ceiling, over the cables, and nothing but net. That's kind of what it felt like, and it's just unbelievable. These are golf shots that you will see now. Every time CBS, starts a tournament and they show those memorable shots, they just got 2 from today. Unbelievable.
And what's funny with Victor, the momentum was squarely in his favor. As poorly as he was playing at times, especially in the playoff holes, he kept salvaging pars and extending the match. I sort of thought, Daniel, that it was just a matter of time before Victor won this thing.
Totally agreed with you, but why not? Should I not be wrong for one last time this week? No, I didn't think there was any way that he could lose this thing after those 2 shots and some of the putts that Day was missing, and you felt like, Victor was going to win this thing, or it was going to go into tomorrow morning. And just unbelievable drama. And, Jason Day is a guy, 26 years old, ranked number 13 in the world, one of the best in the world, but only has 1 win back in 2010 at the Byron Nelson. So this gives him number 2, and one he'll never forget. And he just said, in a television interview, I wanted this more than anything I've ever, wanted. And it's a thing that could propel him now to bigger and better things.
Jason Day continuing the trend in this tournament of sort of cold-blooded guys winning. Nobody, I think, was tougher to beat throughout the tournament. And you saw Jason Day's facade crack a little.
That's what I was just going to say, yep.
And yet he was able to sort of pull himself together and gut out this victory pretty much when he should have lost.
Yeah, no, I think great call. He's known as kind of that cold-blooded guy who doesn't like to talk to his competitors and walks ahead of them and doesn't concede punts and all that. But those last couple of holes, even he couldn't believe it. He had his head down. He was laughing. He just couldn't believe what he was seeing, and none of us could. So you kind of, like you said, saw it crack a little bit, but in the end he prevails. And this is a tournament I think in 20, 30 years, you and I will both remember exactly how it went down and how we covered it. And I think golf fans will remember watching this, and it's just unbelievable.
Maybe by then we'll have Victor Dubuisson's pronunciation down right.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you've nailed it, and you knew the meaning of it.
From the bush, which is ironic given the way he played.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you've been all over it. It's me. I probably still won't have it down in 20 years, but just, I keep saying unbelievable, but that's the only word that, is coming to my mind. It was just a great day of golf. These guys played over 40 holes of golf today. There's a chance they've never done that before, even in practice. Who goes out and plays 41 holes of golf other than Greg Hansen? Just a crazy day.
Daniel, we've now done, I think this is our 13th or 14th video dating back to Monday. When you look back at this tournament, give me the one moment that you're going to take home with you.
Victor's shots. I'm not going to try the last name, but his 2 shots out of the cactus. I mean, that's stuff you do not see. And I'm going to remember that for it being, I think, the last tournament here. Kind of like I said, Dove Mountain's last stand. I mean, that's just what it felt like. And those are 2 shots that you will never, ever forget. And I think that, when you think of last year, you think of the snow. When you think of 2 years ago, I think of a no-namer, Mark Wilson, getting all the way to Sunday and almost winning this thing. And when you think of 2014, you're going to think of those shots and just the craziness of it.
I missed this tournament already.
Yeah.
It's been over for 7 minutes. And I think both me and you are going to miss this.
I mean, look out. I mean, I know they can't, but if you look out right now, I mean, just, the sun's starting to set, the mountains, it's just an unbelievable setting, and you're not gonna beat it. And it's just an unbelievable day of golf, a great week, and it's hard to believe that it's already Sunday night. I could do this all again next week.
You're not going to cry on me, are you, Daniel?
Come on. Maybe.
Well, that'll wrap it up for the final time, and maybe the final time ever. Here at the golf club,
I'm gonna cry.
Here at the golf club at Dove Mountain, I'm trying not to. For Daniel Berk, I'm Ryan Finley. This is the Arizona Daily Stars Match Play Video Extra, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. Thank you so much to our viewers, to our readers, for enjoying and experiencing this tournament with us all week. We can't wait, if there is a next year, to do this again. See you guys next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.